Okay.
All right, here we go. Hey, and welcome to the Six Nuts podcast. We are three comedians, six nuts, talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Before we start, I want to encourage everybody watching. First thing you need to do is you need to like this video. Second thing you need to do is you need to subscribe and comment on anything that we talk about during the episode. The third thing you need to do is follow us on Instagram. We are now on the gram at Six Nuts Comedy. So just look below. See where Paul is? Look right below Paul. That little scrolling thing, it's going to tell you exactly what to do. So those are your three orders for this episode. So do them.
You couldn't make them any more clear, but people still it's just three extra taps of the finger. They won't do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it. So welcome. It's great to be here. Joined as always by my fellow nuts. Right below me is Paul Bourgon, and right to my left or right, one of those two, is Jordan Angus. Gentlemen, episode 37. We are here, man. What is going on, gentlemen?
We are.
I'm just in the middle of doing the podcast with you guys and checking my football fantasy team because it's football Sunday. And you guys are lucky, man. Normally Sundays I black out for anybody, like nothing. I'm like, nope, you can't bug me. It's football.
Fucking football guys, eh? Football guys. It's just
yeah.
Oh man, it's the worst.
Well, I will say for the record,
I got like 22 weeks of football.
I am in a fantasy football pool. I am first place in my division. I'm just saying that. First place. And I actually won the title last year and the year before. So I'm a 3-time champion.
Wow.
So just for the record.
It's funny if you weren't in a fantasy league, like if you weren't doing that, you wouldn't watch every single play. I'd be like, when someone's trying to talk to you, be like, hold on a second, hold on. Like when the ref is about to call, you know what I mean? I got like most of my buddies are fantasy leagues and they bet on games and just don't even bother talking. Like when the game's on, you know? Can we watch Jeopardy? Can we put Jeopardy on?
Yeah, forget it. Sunday Jet. Well, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so like after week 3, there's no point in watching anymore because like it's meaningless. Like
I had them do that. I had them do that at Real Sports. I don't know if I told you guys this. Remember Real Sports, the bar downtown?
Sure do.
Yeah. So they had like, I don't know, 100 TVs, right? And it was playoff time. Ottawa's in the playoffs. And I asked one of the servers to change one of the TVs to Jeopardy because we were there at 7:30.
Good luck.
And like they kind of, if somebody asks, like if a customer asks, they kind of have to, you know, like within reason. And so one of the TVs was on Jeopardy. Yeah.
That's like, that's like sitting around with a bunch of guys watching football on Sunday, and you order like a garden salad, and they're all you're
getting
wings and shit.
Yeah,
I'll have a garden salad, please, and like a Diet Coke.
Although I've been eating a lot of salads lately. Like Shawarma Palace, their chicken salad. Like, I mean,
I get that all the time.
Maybe like, yeah, let's rep them a lot so I can get free salads from them because it's so good, man. The garlic hummus on salad.
Every Friday night, that's a staple. Every Friday night, I order in from. It's not Shawarma Palace, but it's classic shawarma here in Stittsville, and I get the meat. Shawarma. It's called a meat salad. It's like a salad, and there's like 40 pounds of meat on it. It's great, man.
It's unreal what they put on it. I always like
awesome.
I said before. I think I've told you, Jordan. As soon as somebody hands me the meal, like hands me the food, the first thing I do is I sort of slightly bounce it, you know. Like that's got the weight that I need, you know.
Oh, it's so substantial.
I can always tell how much cheese they put on a pizza if I order extra cheese when they hand it to me. I'm just like, I'm annoyed before I even open the box. Anyway, that's my life.
Anyway, we got a big episode, man. We're doing overrated, underrated, or properly rated this episode. And before we get too far into it, we got to take care of some business, man. We got to do a segment called, what is it called, man? Somebody, please.
Hold my beer?
It's a podcast. It means you guys got to talk.
I just said, hold my beer. Fuck.
I couldn't hear you because I was talking over you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to hold my beer. All right. This is Hold My Beer. We go around the virtual room and we introduce our beverage for this episode. But before we do, don't forget, man, like, subscribe, pound that like button. Make sure you comment on what we're talking about. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Maybe give us a beer recommendation in the comments. Like
Yes.
I'm running out. I
Yes.
I am.
You
I went
tried every beer.
to Walmart because I was doing groceries this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to stand in line at the LCBO or the beer store, right? And I was like, I'm doing groceries, and they have like 12 feet of fridge with different beers in it. And Monica's trying to find a beer for me. I'm like, no, I had that one. No, I've had that one. No, I've had that one too. And I'm like, it's hard. It's fucking hard. So if you have a beer recommendation,
your dedication is not.
You know what we got to do? Like, in the States, you go down the cereal aisle and there's like 100 different cereals they don't have here. Yeah. Maybe we need to do like a U.S. Walmart run. Go down their beer aisle. Maybe they have like all kinds of stuff we don't have here.
Well, good luck getting that across the border. I mean, like the tax you pay, unreal. Like a tin of this, a tin of chew.
Yeah.
I went over there once, bought a bottle of booze and 5 tins of chew. This is like $5, $4 there.
Yeah.
It's like $30 here.
Unreal.
You
just lie, man.
Like a 40-ounce bottle of booze. It was like, whatever. But it was that was like $50 American. So 50, let's say 60, $5 or whatever, $70 American is what I spent. The booze was like $65 Canadian tax, and the chew was like triple Canadian tax.
Unreal.
Yeah. So like, we're going across the border for Natty Lights, and might not be worth it.
I got a border story I'll tell after this segment. It's very interesting. All right. Who wants to start? Any volunteers?
Yeah. All right. I'll start.
All right, Jordan, go ahead. Thank you for stepping up, Jordan.
Yeah, no problem. I got the Blue Moon Mango Wheat.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I've had Blue Moon on here before, but this is Mango Wheat.
Mango Wheat.
It is crafted with ripe mango, so I love that noise.
Love that sound.
It doesn't smell bad, so that's a good start.
That's a good start, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a meh.
It's like teetering between almost IPA like vibes, and I don't fucking know, man. I'll give this one a 5.145. That's
really.
Yeah, I'll drink it, but it's yeah.
Is it the kind of beer that makes you go?
I fucking hope it doesn't.
I hope it does.
Yeah, me too, man.
I actively look for stuff that increases my farting. Yeah.
All right. So that was it's a passing grade. It's over 5, so that's a pass.
Yeah.
So that's good. Paul Bourgon, let's go to you, man. Your beverage of choice.
Well, again, I feel like I've just been a letdown to you guys lately, so I picked up another
Heine
Paul Bunyan can of Heineken. Like, look, compared to my hand. It's what is this? 710? No, it can't. I don't know. It doesn't have the milliliters on it.
That's a king can, though, no?
Oh yeah,
it's big.
710. It's a 710.
Yeah.
So
it's a king can.
The king can, yeah. Which is kind of similar to I shouldn't say similar, but remember what I was talking about with like regular strength Tylenol and extra strength Tylenol. Like, why would you buy regular strength? I mean, you see somebody go into the convenience store and buy one of these, and then you get into his truck, like, you know what that guy's doing on his ride home, right?
Yeah.
He's thirsty.
So, yeah, I thought I'd get a Heineken, and I'm pouring into this glass because it just gets too cold after, or too warm. Sorry. Oh, good pour.
You see that pour?
Just wait a second.
Wait a second. Wait, do it again. Lean forward again. Oh, what do we think of that pour?
Okay.
Yeah, applause for that. All right, stop.
So I don't know. Do I need to rate of Heineken? I feel like I've had a Heineken before, but I looked over at that fridge with all the king cans, and I'm like, penalty, So
hey, it's a beer.
Is that what our penalty is? We if we fuck up or we're late or some shit, we gotta get a can.
Or something like that. Like, you know what I also did, but I just didn't do it here? I bought a small bottle of Japanese sake.
Oh.
It has like no English words on it. Just the only English word is sake. Well, sake is Japanese, but it's the only one I understand. And I wasn't about to open that here. So, I've never had it before. Have you guys ever had sake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Sake to me, baby. So, yeah, I give the Heineken a 1.234.
1.234. Can you lean forward a little bit? Thank you.
Well done.
You can tell I'm excited about the sound effects. Can you tell?
Like,
oh, wait a sec. Wait, you can't wait. Nice.
And
well
there
done.
go all of our subscribers.
All right. Well, so no rating. Same rating as you gave last time, I guess.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I gave 1.234. But I have a question, Jordan, before Dave, you drink a beer. As Blue Moon's the one that they put oranges in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Which is weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but
yeah.
I need a beer, so I went with that.
All right, so I'm going with the Fun AM Blue. Fun Ambul. It's a New England IPA. It's from my advent calendar.
So there's an England and there's a New England.
What about Old England?
Is there a Brunswick?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That tastes
IPA, right?
Tastes like absolute shit.
Yeah, all IPAs, man. I don't.
Oh my
Weird,
God. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Look at the bitterness scale. Can you guys read that?
No, not at all.
It says 40. Bitterness scale of 40. This stuff is garbage, man.
It's gross.
I'm giving it like a -2. It's freaking disgusting. I'm sorry.
But
horrible
in
beer.
fairness to the company, try another one of their beers so that you're not.
Yeah, I didn't say who the company was, so.
Yeah, I can't wait for the time that one of us or all of us have the same beer.
Yeah.
Well, we did it on that sponsored episode. Those two sponsored episodes.
Yeah, that doesn't count though.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, that was another rousing
high octane.
That was.
Yeah.
Well, what do we think? What do we think of that episode? Well, let's give it one of the. All right. Enough with the sound effects. All right. So, yeah. What are we going to talk about, Jordan? You got a birthday show coming up, man. But before we get to that, let me just. I want to get this off my chest. This is the first big snowfall we had in the past week. I think everybody who has a driver's license should be tested in snow because God love everybody. 90% of the people out there, both men and women, cannot drive in the snow. Let's make that clear.
Actually,
it's men and women.
It's a valid point.
Jesus Christ, people.
Seriously.
Learn how to drive in the snow.
Jordan, do you have four-wheel drive in your truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, you don't have four-wheel drive in your vehicle, do you?
Mine is all-wheel. I don't even know what that means. All-wheel.
All-wheel means all the wheels are driving.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's at all times, though. I'm not sure about the specifics of it. What I do know is that when you put your Jeep Wrangler in four-wheel drive, it is the most exciting part of the year for driving your vehicle. More exciting than taking the top down and, playing with the boys. It really is. You blast off the light.
Wow.
Do you guys want me to tell you that story again, or? Yeah.
Well, my wife has a Honda. It's the sporty type of Honda, so it's really low to the ground. She has winter tires on.
Yeah.
I've got a Hyundai Santa Fe with all seasons on, and her car drives way better in the snow than mine.
Yeah, winter tires.
Go figure.
You should. Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't in our climate. You shouldn't have vehicles like especially with when you don't change your tires. Like if you're driving a Honda Civic with your summer tires on and you're that lazy person that doesn't change your tires, you know what I mean? Like in Quebec you get a ticket for it, right? But when I was in Newfoundland, I mean you're walking down the street down towards the harbor or whatever, and you're going down like a 40-degree angle slope, And like, what do they do when it's icy? And I noticed all the tires have the spikes on them.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, you'd have to, right?
Yeah, it's funny because you could do that in Quebec, eh? Like that, they don't have an issue with the chain tires in Quebec, but here they don't. Like you'll get a ticket for that.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah, like and
so weird, hey?
yeah.
Why is it illegal to be safer? You know,
and that's the thing.
Like
Like
the roads, you guys never fix. Is that why?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna create more potholes. Well, there's
so many that's such a stupid law. Like, ever hear the law? Like, it's illegal to walk down Bank Street on a Sunday eating an ice cream cone.
I have heard that. Is that actually real?
Pretty. Like, I don't know if it's still not punishable, but ticketable. but it was at one point a bylaw.
There,
I would love for a bylaw officer to come up to me while I'm eating an ice cream cone.
Yeah, exactly. I actually looked up a whole bunch of crazy laws because I wanted to do a comedy bit on it, and I never did. But one of the laws I remember is in the state of Kentucky. It's illegal to kiss a woman on a Sunday in Kentucky.
What?
It's like the most bizarre law. Like, okay, nobody's ever gonna, they're not gonna arrest anybody. But when did that law come into effect, and why is what I'd like to know.
Probably when the Kentucky Sunday Raper came out.
The Kentucky Raper.
Yeah. Kentucky Sunday Raper.
Yeah, he went around with a bucket of chicken and raped women.
Yeah, Kentucky's great. I've been to Kentucky a couple times. Nice.
I've been through Kentucky. Do you know that they have a Tim Hortons in Kentucky?
They've got Tim Hortons all over the place down there.
Well, yeah, but this was a number of years ago where it wasn't really a big deal.
It is weird seeing it down there, though. It's
like,
weird.
what the hell is this doing here?
Yeah. But Tim Hortons, okay? Spreading their wings.
I know. Jordan's not talking a lot because he's watching football. I can see him.
I'm
watching him. He's looking at the side of his eye, corner of his eye all the time.
Jordan, just so you know,
you're not even.
I was watching Three Amigos and I turned it off for this.
Oh,
okay?
All right. Okay. So
that's
sorry,
one of the best movies ever, man. I love that movie.
I'm checking. I don't know if you can see. I'm checking my fantasy score. I'm up right now.
This is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm up 53 points. I'm putting the phone down.
Minute updates on his phone about how many yards the guy just ran.
Yes.
Like, holy cow.
God damn.
Jordan's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out in this podcast, man.
Yeah.
You know what? If your players, if your football fantasy players were as committed to their football as you are to this podcast,
you have nothing to worry
you'd be in last place, man.
Beating the fantasy is away. I'm not looking. I don't have football on the TV right now.
There's a TV. I could tell. I could just see the reflections off your head.
No, he's got like an
off your cap
or something. Like no football guys going unfootball on Sunday.
You got an earpiece or something in it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Swear to God.
It's funny. You guys were talking about tires and stuff. I just put Monica's tires on with my buddy yesterday before the snowfall. Okay, which she got a Kia, and then we decided. Well, she had a softball dome ball game that's in the other end of town, actually close to Dave's place.
Oh, whereabouts?
You know where the dome is near your place?
Sure. The Oz Dome, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's where her game was, and we're going from Walkley all the way down there, and even with the winter tires on, like a fucking fishtailing, like the thing is so light. There's a little bit of a wind, and the car is just. I'm like, I should have taken the truck. I don't know why I didn't take the truck.
No.
Unreal. I slept in the Oz Dome one night.
Did you?
It was a January night. It was a hockey. Like a hockey parents party. I ended up falling asleep, and I slept the night at the Oz Dome.
they shut the place down and didn't know you're sleeping.
I don't remember. I just know there was a fire extinguisher involved, and I spent the night at the Oz Dome. Maybe it was in the parking lot. Maybe I wasn't actually in the dome, but yeah, that was a fun night.
Were you drinking? Is that why it happened?
Possibly.
Yeah.
It was a hockey parents party. So yes, there was drinking and other things going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Which was a lot of fun.
How many times have you in your life woke up and not known where you were? Had you where the hell am I? Yeah.
Never. I've known where I was. It wasn't where I was expecting to be.
You know what I mean? Whether you be drinking or not.
Yeah.
You wake up the next day, and that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Opium. It'd be so good. Did you know? I think that would be the best thing. Just the panic of not knowing where you are and then having to figure it out.
Where's the craziest place you've woken up?
Like in my life,
Yes.
my backyard with the converter in my head. My mom's
Holy
backyard.
shit.
Yeah. I went
You
in the
did?
backyard one night because I thought I heard something. I had the converter in my hand, and I woke up like in the middle of the night, like 2:30 in the morning, I think it was, and like the converter was like right next to me.
Oh my God.
And like I woke up and saw the converter, but can you imagine going back in the house and then trying to fucking like change the channel? Be like, where the hell did I put that converter? Oh, it's in the backyard on the grass. Yeah. Yeah.
I woke up once on, again, it was a hockey parents party. It was at not our house, but at one of the parents' house. And I woke up on the front lawn and they had actually taken like a spray paint and did spray the outline of my body.
Yeah.
When I got up, there was the outline of my body on the front lawn.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Dave likes to send it. Yeah.
Hockey parent parties are the best. I'm telling you. You got to have a kid, put them in hockey just for the parties.
Any kind of
They're
parent
so
party
much fun.
is good. When the parents get to let loose, all the demons that they had that they like pushed right down, like, oh no, I can't, man. You know it's like to have kids. But when the cat's away, the mice will play, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Jordan, where do you wake up? Let me see. I want to hear yours.
An excavator.
Oh,
I woke up inside an excavator.
What?
Were you excavating something prior to that?
I was definitely underage. I had quite a lot to drink. Drugs might have been involved, and I guess I broke into an excavator in Orleans.
In Orleans.
In Orleans.
Where did the party start? Was it in Orleans?
Yeah, it was in Orleans at a buddy's house. It was like a house party, and we decided, hey, let's go wandering around the neighborhood. And I think they were putting up like a Lowe's or some shit. So there's a construction site, and we had gotten in. I remember getting in and having to pee really fucking badly. And then I blacked out, and I woke up in the morning to a construction worker tapping my foot.
Excruciating pain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was not
you
comfortable.
didn't soil yourself, did you? Did you soil yourself?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank goodness I didn't. I don't know what it is, but when I'm drunk, I'm pretty good at making sure that bodily fluids aren't on me.
Not me.
Oh my God.
But he tapped my leg and woke my ass up. I was not feeling the greatest. And he's like, if you don't say anything, I won't say anything. And I'm like,
shit.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, now I'm talking about it on a podcast that people watch, but yeah.
There was another time, another parents' party. Shocker. And the party it ended about, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning. I wanted to drive home. I insisted. I said, I could drive. I swear to God. So
how am I going to get the car home?
They took my keys away, and I had to walk home. It's maybe 3-kilometer walk. But I remember walking down Fernbank. It's like a country highway. And actually, it was 3 in the morning, and there was somebody on the other side walking the other way. And I remember thinking, what the hell is that guy doing walking out here at 3 in the morning? And he's probably thinking the same thing.
He's probably at a parents' party.
Yeah, exactly.
Unreal what men will do. But I know Bill was it Bill Burr that made a joke about it? I just heard it recently about like when men are like, oh, it's the Jerry D. Jerry D was talking about how like, men like to, after they drink and they like to like run home. At the end of the night, they're not getting in a car or anything like that. They'll like walk home like, oh, Dave's gone. Okay, Jordan. Now that Dave's gone, let's talk about where we really woke up. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I honestly, I don't drink like that. I don't drink super hard like that. So like, I don't, I wonder, do you think he can still hear us?
Oh yeah, 100% he can still hear us.
What's he doing?
Can you guys hear? I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see you, man. You went blacked out. You pulled the Trudeau on us.
Let's just do it like this. I mean, like we don't really need. Can you black me out, Dave? And like let's all get blacked out. Speaking of drinking and waking up in weird spots,
I may have to leave and come back.
Yeah, we're blacked out on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back again.
That'll be fun.
So talk amongst yourselves.
But yeah, no, I don't ever like. I don't get super drunk to the point. Like there was a point in high school. I went to this like pub when I was 18, and I drank a 2.6 of vodka and a thing of orange juice in like a half hour before we went to the bar. And man, like, Dave's back. Can you hear us, Dave?
I can hear you, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I woke up I woke up on my front porch because I got home. It was like 3 in the morning on my front porch. Now, my mom, Like
Jordan's watching TV. I swear to God.
No, it's
You're watching TV.
Like, I'm
no,
talking
I'm
to
actually
myself
looking
right
at the
now.
fish tank. I'm
Completely
listening.
sorry,
I'm looking at
Paul.
the fish tank
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Monica is taking stuff out of the fish tank, and I'm wondering why.
All right, sorry,
Okay.
Paul.
I'll
All right,
tell the
let's.
story some other time. Stupid.
No, I'm listening. God damn it.
Anyway, I just like my brother, I think my brother came home and like brought me in and put me on the couch with like the Brita water filter, like full of water and a glass. And then I woke up like to my sister waking me up. She's like, beef. Like I was like sitting, but like keeled over, you know, and obviously didn't drink any water. And then the next morning, my mom wanted us to do yard work at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
Like rake the leaves, and you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. And my mom's like, get up. And my sister was like, let him sleep. I'll do it. You know, I'll do it. And I like woke up in the middle of the night and opened my window in my room and barfed out of my window all over like the plants in the front.
Oh my God.
And I can hear my mom through like the screen, window. And she's like, why does it smell around here? It stinks, you know? Yeah, I think she'll be just finding this out right now. What happens? Yeah,
Yeah,
my
exactly.
sister covered for me the whole day. She'd come inside quickly and like change my puke bucket. You know what I mean? Like just so my mom would never find out. And she never found out. She's finding out right now. But like unbelievable. I think that's why I don't overdo it. You know?
No, the last time I really, really overdid it was actually my 19th birthday. I worked at Zeller's and I hadn't booked the day next off, and I told my supervisors like I'm going out, I'm gonna party and all that, but I will be here tomorrow. I had finished work at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and drank as soon as I got off work, and I was mixing hard liquors.
Yeah, like liquor, and you were young too. You're young,
like
you know,
a Goldschlager, Jägermeister, all that. And I get home to have dinner with my moms, and they're like, "Oh, we got a bottle of Bambino Spumante wine for your first legal drink," and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm like maybe half a glass because I want to pace myself for tonight. And they're like, why? Just it's one glass. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm already like feeling fucking tipsy as shit because I've had a shit ton of shots already. So I had the wine, and then we go to a place called Shoeless Joe's.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that place.
And that's where my
Was
party
this in Toronto?
was. No, this was in Ottawa. There was one in front of the Coliseum Theater.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So that was like where I was going. I was friends with the bartender, and a bunch of my friends came, and everybody's buying me drinks. I'm having these shots that I wouldn't normally have, and I counted 24 and a half drinks, and that half drink is what put me over. And that's because the whole night I hadn't had a single beer. The bartender gives me a beer and he goes, "This is on me." I had half of it, and the lights went out.
Yeah.
My friends had to call my mom's to come and grab me from the bar because I'm puking in like one of those buckets that they give you beer with, right? And I'm puking in that. And I don't remember. I just remember waking up the next morning.
It's foolish. Something that young people do, man. Like, that's what young kids do, right? Like I worked at a bar. I worked at a bar called On Tap back in the day. And when I just started working there, me and one of my best friends, he was working there too at the time. And we were just getting to know these other bartenders. You know what I mean? They're cool guys and stuff. And I like wanted to impress them. I went in the night of my birthday, like big mistake, you know? And so we're drinking shots of Jack. And they're like, "You gonna drink tonight, Paul? Or are you gonna be a pussy?" I'm like, "I'll do anything." I'm like, I'll drink whatever. And anyway, cut to what I was doing was like taking a pair of scissors when I would get a shot and cut a big chunk of my hair out and put it in the shot and drink a shot with my hair. So I drank like I woke up the next morning with like just like short hair here. You know what I mean?
Oh Jesus!
Like, Christ Almighty, man! Like you know.
Oh yeah.
I remember,
like a hairball, you know, like a cat.
So the next day, my store manager was actually waiting where we enter to go to work. He was waiting because there was videos of me.
Oh my God!
I walked in and he's like, "Wow, I'm surprised you came in." And I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "I've seen videos." And I'm like, "Oh God."
Did he have mercy on you? Like, was he a decent enough guy to do that?
Yeah, he was I think like he had a soft spot for me. Like I was a hard worker.
Go sleep in the back on the mattresses in the back, you know, or something like that. Like
yeah,
Jordan's in like the bedding section of Zeller's. Like
Well,
Passed
no,
out.
man. No
You-
mercy for me. My birthday's December 14th. I worked in toys.
oh my God, with the
Yeah.
kids.
The
Jesus.
fucking kids, man. I'm hungover as shit. Like, yeah, there was.
Oh my God.
That's
Gotta learn the
so
hard
Jordan
way.
to Toys, please. Jordan to Toys.
All the time, man. All the
That's
fucking time.
right.
It's awesome.
Oh man. Do you want to talk about December 14, or do you want to save that for final thoughts?
Whenever. You want to talk about it now?
Sure. And you know what? My connection is a bit sketchy, so I'm gonna rush through the last before we get completely disconnected. So, but go ahead, man. Tell your story, and then we'll go to overrated, and then.
All right.
'cause like I
Yeah.
say, my
I'm just
connection's
having
really dicey.
like a birthday comedy show. It's gonna be a lot of family and friends that are coming. A lot of comics that I've worked with in the past couple of years. Obviously, you guys from Six Nuts Comedy Podcast, my good buddies, are going to be there performing as well. And
Sure.
yeah, so I'm looking to have a fun time, fun night. I thought it was easier than everybody trying to plan something. I normally work on my birthday anyways. So come on out, buy a ticket. Please don't buy me any alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
December 14th.
it's going to be a fun time. We got people coming in from Cornwall, some
Nice.
people from Manotick.
It's
Yeah.
kind of a good idea, like on the night of your birthday, because like as you get older, Jordan, you'll learn this eventually. Like Dave, you know, like your buddies don't like you might get like a few texts. You know, as the years go by, the texts and the calls start to you know go
Oh yeah,
down.
they diminish.
I mean,
Yep.
like my niece, she's on her 16th birthday, had like 250 texts.
Crazy, eh?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know 250 people, but like,
Or you
can't
get it on
some of my
Facebook.
closest buddies to message me on my birthday, you know? So
Yeah.
anyway, like I'm saying, as you get older, right, you kind of, man, I'm not planning anything on my birthday. Like, are we doing anything for your birthday? I'm not really planning anything. Like, do you want to go for dinner or whatever? But to book it, for especially for what we're doing, comedy. So like, yeah, I've got a show that night. That will like kind of force people to come out to the show that night. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's it. You want to see me, and if you haven't seen me, or if you had seen
Yeah,
me,
it's
like,
a good idea.
There you go. You got a chance. I'm gonna do a lot of material that I haven't done before or in a while. And then because there's people coming who haven't seen me in, I want to say, about 2 years do anything, or just
Cool.
period, I'll bring in some, the bigger hitters. But it's an opportunity for everybody to kind of hear something new, see some people they might not have ever seen before. And yeah, I got friend coming in from Sealy's Bay, so
Oh,
I'm
wow.
excited.
Very nice.
That's
Very
great.
nice.
Coming in from the Bay.
That'd be
coming in
awesome,
from the
man.
Bay.
So looking forward to that. December 14th at Cultures Comedy Club. Let's get to overrated, underrated, or properly rated. But before we do that, let's hear from our good friends.
You're watching Six Nuts Comedy!
Oh, sorry. Oh, we caught us in a bit of
Kind
a
of has a curb your enthusiasm.
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah.
All right. Overrated, underrated, or properly rated, where we will bring up a, I don't know, call it a noun, adjective, something, and we're going to
Overrated,
comment.
underrated, or probably glasses.
Exactly. So we got 3 things to talk about, all kind of Christmas related. So here we go with the first one. Let's start with you, Paul Bourgon. You can be the first to comment on this. Eggnog. Overrated, underrated, or properly rated? Just
picture Clark Griswold when he's like, after he's flipped out, just goes and scoops in the eggnog. He's like, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. I only had my first sip of eggnog like 2 years ago or 3 years ago at like near Christmas, and it's made with. Is it just made with rum, or is it like you buy eggnog just eggnog, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
You know what? Change the name. Like, change the name. It's like pea soup. Like, it's right off the bat, like eggnog. Like, ugh, it sounds just. I don't know what a nog is, but Anyway, I thought it was pretty good, but like that's probably because I was like half a glass of rum and then the other half was eggnog.
So you're what?
So I would
rating
say
is-
properly rated. Yeah.
Properly rated. Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan, let's go to you. Eggnog, overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
Eggnog without rum, overrated. No point.
Oh God.
Kind of weird. Kind of like got that weird, like if you have heartburn, it would be good, and you only have like a little bit, like Gaviscon. Eggnog with rum, underrated. Yeah, just have Tums.
Okay, with Tums.
Yeah.
So eggnog, alcoholic eggnog, properly rated.
Underrated.
Underrated. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And without, you're calling it overrated.
Yeah.
All right. I will say eggnog of any kind is overrated. I would rather have my dog vomit on the carpet. I scoop it up, put it in a glass, and drink that before I drink eggnog. I think eggnog is the most disgusting drink on the planet. And anybody who drinks it and like encourages me to
Dave,
drink it, I'm like,
I
want to drop kick you right in the face, man.
Like,
yeah.
Eggnog and dog puke. I mean,
come
I'm
on.
taking dog puke every
don't
day.
lie to us. You know. You know.
Okay, that might be a slight exaggeration, but I would rather drink. Let's just leave it at that. I think it's overrated. I think it's a horrible drink, and I'm glad it's only here once a year. Terrible stuff.
Eggnog all year round.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Jordan, we'll start with you. Let's go with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
I think it's properly rated, man. That's a good film. It's a good Christmas movie. I want to say underrated, but I feel like people, when you say that movie, they're just like, hell yeah. And like no one really has a negative view on it. So I would say it would be properly rated.
Yeah.
It's a funny classic film, man. It's Chevy Chase, I think, one of his best films he's ever done. Yeah, I have nothing negative to say about that.
Three Amigos is pretty good though.
I will.
Three Amigos is good, yeah, but if I had to pick between the two, I'm gonna pick National Lampoon's Christmas
Fletch
Vacation.
was pretty good. Yeah,
Yep.
You're right. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely properly rated. I will take the next opinion, Paul. I'll leave it to you to end this one because you are a movie buff. I will agree with you, Jordan. It is properly rated, if in some cases underrated, because I know a lot of people who hate it. And I'm like, how can you hate this movie, man? It's funny, it's charming, it's got like all the proper emotions and a really nice swimming pool scene. So let's just leave it at that. Definitely underrated, if not properly rated. Paul, let's go to you to finish this one off.
I watched it 2 days ago. I thought that I saw a commercial that it was going to be on AMC November 30th, and I was November 30th or whatever, and I like looked for it. It wasn't on. So a couple days later, I have an Amazon Fire Stick, so I'm like, why didn't I just do this with my thumbs and then watch it? You know what I mean? Like, I sometimes will watch a movie. I'll go halfway through the movie on AMC with commercials. And then be like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, it's true.
But I find commercials sometimes they give you a break to like get up, get a glass of water, or like, you know, go do your pee or like whatever. But back to this, I think Jordan sort of touched on it. I think it's properly rated because it was underrated. You know, it was such a good Christmas movie that now it is the Christmas movie. Like, it's not on Netflix, not on Amazon, not on Crave. You're not going to find it anywhere unless you stream it. Like, what's it called? It's Amazon Fire Stick, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever that's called. But yeah, like, it's an incredible movie. It's always funny. There's always scenes in it that like you look forward to. Like, I love the scene where Eddie comes in where he's drinking the eggnog and he's got the balaclava under his white shirt. You know what I mean? You just see it. I like the scene in the movie when he's after he's flipped out and he's like, we needed a coffin. I mean a tree. And so I got one. And as he's walking down, he like the newel post is like a little loose, and he just like starts a chainsaw. Like, fix the newel post. Yeah, it's like, I like those little you know tiny scenes, but you know what I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah, the small details.
Yeah, the small details.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, properly rated.
Agreed.
I think that's the first time we've agreed on something for this segment.
Yeah,
It could be.
Could be. Yeah.
I think we all agree on that.
Beat me at anything, like
all right. The last item, I will start this one off. It is fruitcake. Overrated, underrated, or properly rated? Overrated. It is, to me, I would rather have my dog puke on a carpet, scoop it up, put it on a plate. I'd rather eat that than fruitcake. Actually, no, maybe it's properly rated because I've never heard of anyone that likes fruitcake. So maybe it is properly rated in that it's terrible. So anyway, no matter how you rate it, I think it's awful. And I'm glad it's only here once a year. Paul, over to you. Fruitcake, overrated,
Fruitcake,
underrated.
man. Like it's so like crappy that it's been now we call people fruitcakes. Like you're a fruitcake when you're being stupid or silly. Like not when you're being not good. You know, it's like douchebag. Like no one's ever like, oh, a douchebag. You know,
Yeah.
You know, douchebags are so vile that when you call someone that, you know what I mean? It's so that's what I think about fruitcakes. I think they are. Well, Dave, same thing you just said. If everybody's under the same opinion that fruitcakes are like bland and gross, I'd love to have a good fruitcake though. Like, there's got to be someone out there that makes a good fruitcake.
What makes it so bad though?
It's good. I don't know. It's dry. Like
It's very.
You know,
It's like rock. It's like eating rock, man. Like, what do they put in it or don't put in it that makes it that way?
And they put like the fake fruit, like the red cherries, the you know, those maraschino cherries and like the green ones too. Like it's good.
Hey, what is that green stuff, man?
I think they have like green cherries, you know?
Yeah, I guess, man.
Yeah.
It's just horrible stuff.
No, I'm not interested at all. Yeah. So.
All right. So, Jordan, are you going to make this a clean sweep or are you going to buck the trend?
He's watching the game between his legs.
He's watching the game.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
No,
You are, man.
I'm trying to stay calm about the fruitcake because I don't understand it. I'm debating, do I go off on the fruitcake and like
go
just
off on it? Yeah,
trash a bunch? All right, fuck
Go
it.
nuts. Go nuts, man.
The only people I've ever met who like fruitcake are like fucking seniors, and at that point, like your taste buds are dead. Okay, dude,
yes.
you don't need fruitcake anymore. Fruitcake was made when like food went bad and they had to fucking travel and shit, and it's not even the same fruit they use now.
Yeah.
They would like have it's processed shit now in a fucking brick, and then they're like, oh, it's so good, and they warm it up and they slap butter on it, and they lie to you. They tell you it's delicious. You take a bite and I want to gag, man. It's nasty.
Horrible.
If you start liking fruitcake, that's because your expiration date is coming really close. Very, very close. And I dare challenge anybody who's going to comment in the sections telling me that they like fruitcake that you are not close to death, okay? I'm sorry if you are. You know, I hope you enjoy your fruitcake, but it's fucking nasty.
your last remaining years.
Yeah, enjoy your last remaining years eating fruit. You know what is the most useless thing? Douchebags and fruitcakes. Because douchebags are not healthy for you. That's not how you're supposed to clean your nether region, okay? And fruitcake should not be eaten. It is not good for your insides. It's oh god.
So you didn't rate it. What is the rating?
It's way overrated. Way overrated. Bless you.
What was that?
I sneezed.
You sneezed.
Hey, Monica.
She's
made the
allergic to
podcast.
fruitcake.
Monica in the background. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's probably writing down the scores for.
Can I
Jordan
ask a supplemental question talking about meals at Christmas time? Dave, you probably have a bit of French Canadian in you somewhere.
I do. Mais oui.
What's it called? The meat pie?
Oh, tortière.
Tortière, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like tortière?
I love it.
With or without ketchup?
Oh, with ketchup, but with no onions. Sometimes my mother makes it with onions.
I think we had this discussion, did we?
Well, just about, in general, like she's always surprised. Oh, you don't like onions? No, I haven't liked onions for like 50 freaking years, man. Yeah. Where have you been?
She still says it to you.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Onions? Yeah.
Like, I also don't like fruitcake, Mom. So stop serving it to us.
Fruitcake and onion sandwich.
Yes. You know what? She's this is really weird, but she swears the best sandwich on the planet is you take, those big red onions, slice it, big thick slice on peanut butter.
Oh,
I'm like,
what?
Are you? I've never tried it. I never will. But she says that is the best sandwich ever. I'm like, okay, Mom.
You guys ever had a bacon sandwich?
Yeah,
bacon?
Of course.
I made a whole package of bacon 2 days ago and ate the whole package of bacon.
In a sandwich or just
in a sandwich? Yeah.
Grilled cheese and bacon, best sandwich ever. Grilled cheese and bacon.
A whole package of bacon. I put it
on one, like between two slices of bread.
Between two pieces of bread. Yeah.
Jesus
with some like Chipotle barbecue sauce. And
oh my god, that's outstanding.
I was proud of myself after. Yeah.
I
said fuck you to the empty package afterwards. I threw it out. That's what I think of you, bacon. Yeah.
Wow.
Take that, body. See what you do with that.
You know what? Still healthier than fruitcake.
Yes.
Probably. I mean, you're on the paleo diet or whatever the hell it is.
And after that, Paul,
bacon diet?
I think I need a cigarette after that description, Paul. Wow. All right, let's go to final thoughts.
I haven't seen any of you guys drink your beers. You guys are 100% pouring. Here I am drinking King cans. Like,
I'm not drinking this shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna
You
dump it.
rewatch this
stuff-
episode, you're gonna see I've been drinking this shit
way.
nonstop, and I don't like it.
Jordan, you've been watching more TV than drinking, man. I can see you. Your eyes are looking off to the side.
That's what I'm monitoring the most. The can in hand.
Well, you know what? I'm going to fully admit I'm not drinking this stuff because it tastes
Dave,
like
that's a penalty. That's a penalty for Dave.
You know what?
King can next episode.
I would rather have my dog vomit on the carpet. No, okay, we won't do that anymore.
I think
All
he
right,
really wants to try his dog's vomit.
I'm obsessed with my dog vomiting today. All right, let's go to final thoughts. Who are we going to start with? Let's start with Paul. Who wants to go
You.
first?
Let's start with you.
Me. All right. My final thought for today. People need to learn how to drive in the snow. We got an open mic. Open mic Mondays. Barley Mow. Not Westboro. Maryville Road. 8 o'clock. There will be lotto spots, so come on out, everybody. Come on out to the open mic. And don't forget Jordan's birthday show, December 14, Cultures Comedy Club. Tickets are only $10, man. For the talent, there's a lot of talent there that night, man. A lot of talent. It's well worth your money. Come out and celebrate. Have a good time and enjoy the show. That is my final thought. Let's go to Paul. Let's go to you, man.
My final thought is I'll come to this show. I also will be at the show that Jordan is talking about. I'm going to be at Absolute Comedy on the 18th.
Wednesday.
I feel like it's a Wednesday. I feel like I haven't done a lot of shows, and we're back to the old thing we talked about, 10, 15 episodes ago. When you go through like a lull, you know what I mean? And I firmly agree with the notion or idea that you should be doing this multiple times a week. You should be doing it. It's like anything, it's like whatever, working out or, when you're trying to take on something and become better at it, I feel like you should be doing it more than once or at least twice a week. I'm not. So I'm wondering will I be rusty? It's not like riding a bike, you don't just pick it up. So who knows? I might just suck, but it wouldn't be like any different from the other ones.
Stop.
Or this final thought right here. Yeah. So Absolute Comedy next Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to the 40th episode.
Yes, coming up in 3 episodes from now.
Coming up for 3 episodes.
All right. Thank you for that final thought, Mr. Paul Bourgault. Jordan, the last final thought.
Wow.
Is in your hands,
yeah,
man.
we're coming up to 40 episodes. Holy
40
shit.
episodes.
We are.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it to your show tomorrow, but I have a really important meeting at 7. So I will try. If not,
I bet you the meeting is Monday Night Football.
no, it's not.
Football.
That starts at 8:25.
Yes.
But yeah, depending on how late the meeting is, I will try to get out there. If it's too late, I will make it to the last one before the holidays, because after my birthday, I am taking a bit of a break till January to kind of recharge my batteries. I have been doing quite a lot of shows, so I need to spend a lot of time writing, refining some stuff, planning out 2025. So I already have a lot of stuff planned for the new year. I can't wait. But man, fucking 40 episodes. We should talk about what we're gonna do on the 40th episode. I think that needs to be a big one.
Yeah,
So,
It is a big one.
thank you all for watching. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, leave comments.
Yes, we want comments.
I like the comments.
Yeah, because you know what, people, if you comment, then we'll talk about it the next episode
We will.
and discuss it.
Instead
So
of
it's
that, we
always
talk
fun.
about dog puke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who the hell's
Leave a
doing
comment
that?
if you want to see Dave drink dog puke. I mean,
If
You
we
know
get
what?
one comment, Dave will drink dog puke. Yeah.
If we get 50 likes, I'll do it.
No.
50
no
likes, I'll do it.
You wouldn't do that for? Would you do it for $1,000? Drink dog puke? A
No.
shot of dog puke.
Not a chance. No way.
5,000.
But
No.
50 likes.
100,000.
Unlimited. Yeah. $1,000, no. 50 likes, yes.
$100,000. Would you do it?
No, I wouldn't do it for like $10 billion. No way.
Oh my God! I'd brand
No
it.
way.
I'd butt chug a
Nope.
pint glass of dog
Nope.
puke.
Nope. Wouldn't do it.
Loser.
Call me what you want, man. I don't care.
You have morals. Yeah.
Can't
The
do it.
poor man's morals. Yeah.
All right. That will bring to a close episode 37. As Jordan and Paul said, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, especially comment, man. It helps the show and it gives us something more to talk about and get you involved in the show. So with that said, thank you, gentlemen, and we will see you all next time.